Hello, welcome to Ascension Arcana Tarot. This is Christine. I feel like I've been away for a very long time, but I'm ready to do our weekly reading for the week of June 2nd. As usual, this is a general reading, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I was traveling and have been sick / have crazy allergies going on. I'm still not sure which one it is, so I'm hoping my voice will hold out and cooperate. So please excuse me if I'm sniffly or sound a little sick. It is what it is. Okay. All right, universe, what do my viewers need to know about this week, the week of June 2nd? Aw, very sweet. We got the world. We got that one in another, I was going to say recent reading, but I don't even know that they feel like they're recent anymore. So the world is a super auspicious card. It is the successful completion of a cycle. In terms of like your ascension journey, it would be kind of completing one loop around the spiral. So you're sort of leveling up to the next level up the spiral. Next we have the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. That feels like communication to me. That's interesting. They're both cards with like an energy of something incoming. So the Three of Wands, he has his ships coming in. He's like a merchant with his ships incoming, and they're nice and safe in the harbor. So even though they're not officially arrived yet, they're like, it's inevitable that it will be successful. And then the Knight of Cups, he's communication. For me, this is like a really sweet card. Something would be like good news, delivered in like a really sweet or kind way. I feel like I'm like vibing off the energy of that card. I'm feeling like a very open-hearted communication there with that Knight of Cups. Like, someone or something just really showing up for you and being super present and open. That feels awesome. I'm totally digging that. Ooh, you guys, I'm happy for whoever's reading this is. All right. This one just wanted to flip out the Four of Pentacles. I wasn't even shuffling, but I kind of bonked it with my hand. I don't think I'm going to include it in the reading, but I feel called to show you guys that it fell out. So the Four of Pentacles is that energy of the miser. He does not let things flow. He's like the opposite of flow. You can see him kind of desperately clinging to what he has. I feel like the message here with that card is don't be afraid to let things change. Sometimes when we cling to things, it's because we're afraid that it'll never get better, right? So we have to cling to how it is and try and keep it the same. But there's definitely big changes coming in for you guys. And they're really, really positive. So I feel like the message here is don't cling out of fear to what you already know, and let the changes come in. And as always, please follow your own good judgment and don't listen to some random person on YouTube telling you what to do. I don't know any of your personal situations. I'm just reading the energy of the cards. The next one out is the Sun. I mean, I feel like, how does it even get any better than that? That is so beautiful. I was just saying, like, everything that is coming to you here is positive. So, maybe I should put this out. So this guy, sitting grumpy. He's like this grumpy old man sitting on his step, hanging onto these pentacles, right? And then here's this awesome, happy little kid riding his horse in the sun with all these beautiful sunflowers. It's like the opposite energy of that. whatever you are clinging to that is making you feel safe, I feel like the universe really wants you to let it go, like really wants you to let it go. I'm wondering if this is related to some of that healing that I've been pulling on the last few weeks, because the world would indicate that I think this is what we just got like a week or two ago when I did my last reading. The world shows successfully completing that healing, and that this is what wants to come in, and it's still so beautiful. Like, just let it flow. The energy off of these cards is making my heart sing. It's like so beautiful. Especially this Knight of Cups. Do you have a thing for white horses? I have a friend who that's a symbol of her twin flame connection. That's significant for her. I wonder if maybe this reading is for her. I'll leave the Four of Pentacles out. He can be grumpy over there. Yeah. There's just an energy of incoming, and movement, and allowing things to move. I'm really feeling that movement, but that you have to let it in and be brave. I know sometimes that's really hard. That's interesting. I feel like I want to keep reading with the witches. I don't usually do that. I know sometimes it can be hard to be brave when things are changing, especially if they're changing really rapidly, or if it's like really big changes, right? I think it's just the nature of being human that we like to have some stability and some predictability on some level. Even the most spontaneous people, I think, have some level of desire for that. So I think we can have that tendency to cling because we don't know how good things are going to get, right? We think these measly 4 little pentacles are like the best, the epitome, and the universe is saying, stop, I have so much better stuff in store for you, but you gotta put down the pentacles and let it flow. I keep just hearing and feeling flow, 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 and in tarot, flow would make me think of the cups, which is the suit that represents our emotions. And especially like even with the wands card, I'm not even drawn so much to the wands as I am to the ocean. I'm really being drawn to like the water flowing here. So I feel like there's movement here for you on an emotional level. It could even be like experiences coming in that you're processing. I just am feeling like this movement and things coming in. So I don't even necessarily feel like it's you sitting at home, like doing your inner work, right? Which would be, there's like a lot of movement on the inside, but on the outside, it's kind of static. I feel like this is a result of like things in your life happening. Go to the grocery store and you meet some random person, right? And they like quote something that's like, this mind-blowing revelation for you as you're like processing it or something like that, right? It's like there's something on the outside in your outer life that's like helping you with this flow. And it's going to bring, just bring this like emotional movement through your experience. That's really cool. I like that. I feel like you don't have to seek this out either. Like, don't even try to. This will come to you. The energy of approach from that Knight of Cups is very strong. Like his energy knows exactly where you are and where to find you. And you don't have to do anything. So my next question I've already asked in my head, but just to say it out loud for you guys is, what is the advice? So some of this already has been advice. I feel like the universe is saying yes. Sit back and receive this. The Queen of Swords I don't know. I don't know. The energy of air too can be really flowing, right? And that's what the swords is. But you can see like her hair is kind of moving. She's up on this mountain, so there's probably like some good mountain air blowing her hair. And there's like this little fairy. Can you see that? I feel like she's like beckoning to it, like, come hither, tiny fairy. I feel like this woman's not going anywhere. She is a queen on her throne. She expects all of her good to come to her. So yeah, definitely don't chase. Queens don't chase, they attract. We've got the Five of Swords. It's interesting. I need to sit with that for a minute. So the Five of Swords is a card of betrayal and like kind of playing dirty. It's like winning, but winning by underhanded means. So it's not like a clean victory or like an honorable one. It's kind of doing someone dirty so that you can win and kind of turning your back on that. I feel the word that keeps coming to me is betrayal, and I feel like it's betraying yourself. I'm going to ask for clarity on that. Can you please clarify the Five of Swords, universe? Please give me clarity on the Five of Swords. What's the message here from reviewers? Okay. We have the Four of Swords and the Hanged Man. So both the Four of Swords and the Hangman are cards of rest. The Four of Swords is like the universe saying, hey, maybe you should rest and integrate some of this. And the Hanged Man is like, hey, you didn't listen to me when I told you to rest, so I had to hang you from this tree so that you can't move, and now you have to rest. It's like, I'm wondering if like, I feel like the universe gave you a message and you didn't listen. So the universe had to like escalate the message. And it's a betrayal because maybe you weren't listening. Like, this would have been a very clear message. It would have been something that came to you like over and over and over again. And you were like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Nah, I don't really want to do that. Nah, that doesn't resonate. But like you kept getting the message through like lots of different ways and kept refusing to listen. I feel like if this is your reading, you might know what this is. So the universe gently asked you to do it, and then you didn't do it. And then the universe made you do it. So I feel like you're breaking free from this betrayal of like yourself, of not listening to the signs from the universe, from your intuition. So that's the advice here, is to listen. Listen to when the universe gives you the Four of Swords so that it doesn't have to put you in the Hanged Man. So the message could, sorry, I just made myself cough a little because I was laughing. The message could literally be that you need to rest. So for like a large number of you, I would assume that that's the message because that's exactly what came out here. But if there's something else that is like sparking in your intuition here, listening to that, listening to what I'm saying, then that's probably what it is for you. Yeah, I feel like this is similar, but for the folks whose message is like to rest, right? Give it a rest. It's this around what I said about not chasing. So the Queen of Swords, again, she's not chasing anything. She's just sitting on her throne, beckoning all of her good towards her and waiting for it to come to her, right? She's not running around on the mountains trying to chase her good down. That would be a waste of your energy and like a betrayal of your divinity, your divine self. Yeah, I like that. Listen to your intuition. The universe would like you to do that, please. It's like a big message there. All right. What other advice do you have for my viewers? Oh, that's sweet. Oh, something else came out. Oh gosh, there are a couple. Okay, this is interesting. I'm going to take all of them. So we have the Wheel of the Year, which is like the Wheel of Fortune in the traditional tarot, and then the Lovers. And then the other two that wanted to come out were the Ten of Wands and the Shadow Side, which is the traditional card of the Devil. And yeah, that sounds like creepy or whatever, but it's not. It's just an archetype and symbolism of a certain type of energy. So we'll talk through what this means here. So what I'm being drawn to here, I didn't expect, this is like a big message. What I'm being drawn to here is the circle of the wheel and the halo around the hangman. That's like all that I'm noticing, and that they're both like glowing. Oh, it's interesting too. There's like a pentacle on the tree where he's being hung and in the middle of the wheel. I feel like that's the gift. Okay. So the message here with these three cards, right, was not to betray yourself, to listen to your intuition and to listen to the signs from the universe. So if the universe is giving you little signs and you're not listening over and over and over again, the universe will start to speak louder and louder and louder so that it can still get the message across and get these signs to you, right? So the way that you avoid betraying yourself in your relationship with the universe is to listen to the signs and follow your intuition. I feel like when you successfully do that, that brings the enlightenment aspect of the Hanged Man. So often with this card, he needs to have that shift in perspective that he gains from dangling from the tree for who knows how long, because the universe put him there because he wasn't listening. So I feel like even if you don't listen, there's a lesson for you to learn here, and you will learn it. I'm feeling like the wheel, I'm feeling like the shifting and turning aspect of the wheel. So things changing, a season changing. We even have the summer solstice is coming up here in a couple of weeks. I think like 2 or 3 weeks, right? So we're literally going to be shifting seasons. And the Lovers card is bringing to mind for me literally a love relationship. So I'm wondering if there's something here about this shift occurring and then a love relationship coming in, which would make a lot of sense with the energies that I got over here. Especially the Knight of Cups. That's like such a sweet, sweet, sweet card. That could definitely be a love coming in. And the Sun too. Just that energy of joy and freedom. So these two, the Ten of Wands here is a burden that you've been carrying. And the Devil is an energy of I don't know, he can be like addictions. I really am, it's funny, it's called the Shadow Side. I just did some work on shadow work, on talking about, excuse me, my throat's bugging me. What that means to have a shadow side and to do shadow work. I feel like there is like kind of a dark part of you. And by dark, I don't mean like evil or something. Excuse me, I'm going to get a drink right quick. Okay, so dark doesn't mean like evil or bad or anything like that. There's no bad parts of you. It's just a part of you that could be like a place that you're ashamed of, right? Or a painful memory. Dark just means kind of like a place within your consciousness that you don't really want to go or don't really want to examine. Excuse me. I feel like that burden is being released. I feel like that's part of what this turning of the wheel is and part of what this lesson that you're learning is. I feel like that's why the universe is having this message here of kind of like turning up the volume on the signs for you. Because this is an important thing for you to put down or heal. That's awesome. Yeah. It's definitely worth like going into this place that is shadowed. I feel like it's going to be this place where you're like betraying yourself, where the universe is trying to point it out to you over and over and over and over again. And it's kind of just turning up the volume more and more, making the signs bigger, making the upsets bigger, kind of putting it more in your face so that you can heal this and release this burden. All right. I apologize for the coughing. I'm going to pull you Angel Oracle card. This is a big deal. You guys are like doing huge healing. But I'm like excited because this is like, I haven't been able to do a romance reading this past week. But this is a love message. It's a message about you leveling up yourself, doing that inner work, and then sitting back and receiving, right? You're not going to go searching for this. It's going to come find you. Remember, the Knight of Cups knows exactly where to find you. And bring those blessings to you. So we're going to do an angel number oracle. What card do my viewers need? Oh, I love that. 2222. Feminine forces, relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen. It's interesting because I was specifically receiving the message of like, don't go out and chase this, right? I said that several times, like sit back and receive it. And that's definitely the divine feminine energy. So I love that. And partnering with the right spirit, that's this. Whatever is going on with you guys, when you honor this healing that the universe is asking you to do, I feel like you're going to make some progress in your love relationship. It's really sweet. That Knight of Cups has like the best energy. I feel like I just want to cuddle him in my heart. I'm going to pull a Twin Flame Ascension card. What card do my viewers need today? You got the Generator, staying grounded, 4/4. I like that. Got a sacred geometry shape in there. Stay grounded. I feel like I don't even feel like this is about staying grounded on the earth. I feel like it's about staying grounded within yourself and like really rooting into who you really are at the core. Really aligning with your values, really aligning with like your life experiences, your values, the things that you desire, right? Your dreams, like rooting into who you really are and kind of staying firm with that. Because you got a little bit of a tough thing to go through here. Excuse me. I feel like that will help you if you're just really grounded into yourself. So I believe that's it. I'm a little cloudy headed and I feel like I'm going to keep coughing, so I'm going to call the reading here. Please like and subscribe, leave comments if you wish, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.